Whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Henry running right. And he is.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. To throw is Wilson. It's complete to Williams. Fighting through it, he's got space. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Throwing again here, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Back deep is Steven Sims. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will carry out of bounds. Spotted now at about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap. I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Here comes third and about a foot. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
That's good for the Baltimore Ravens.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Jackson. That one out wide and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Steelers will take over here at at their own 14-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 3rd down and 6. Now Wilson. Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Corliss Waitman now. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. Now Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. It's a big play that time on the fake punt, and they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. They go play action now. Jackson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson going to keep it running right. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. A 1st down carry for Henry. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Wilson. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Wilson. Got his man. It's Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. On the return is Sims. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Here's a 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. To throw is Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson now. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. This defense, so many... worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Into space at the 45. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Throwing is Wilson. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2nd down and 4. Here's Wilson. Got an open man. It's Washington. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the 1st half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How is this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the 1st half.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it is now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Now Wilson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Harris running straight ahead, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Travis Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off. Or throw it away, but he held on to the football and ended up getting.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do come up with their first points of the game, but Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Play action. Now Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Henry running right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 18 yards for Derrick Henry. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here. Defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second and 9. Now it's Wilson. He finds Pickens over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. To throw is Wilson. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They hand this off to Harris. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
First down, and they go back to Harris. He'll get this down to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. He'll find Williams on the slant. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Back to throw. Wilson. And it's caught. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over a first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Wilson. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield?
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's still on his feet. Nelson Aguilar. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 67 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability, it was at the forefront on that one.
Tuck. Extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They keep it with Henry on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
Complete. It's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line.
98 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Henry again on 2nd down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
This now a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Now it's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Ravens extend their lead yet again. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Wilson. And that is incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
And this returnable for Sims. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
They'll run it again with Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for Baltimore Ravens.
Henry up the middle. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Inside handoff, Henry. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
3rd and 9 here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
And a busy night, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here's Wilson to throw. Pressure too much. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson completes it to Austin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Complete to Calvin Austin. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Throwing is Wilson. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Odafe Owe, his second sack of the night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again.
Nnamdi Madubuike
able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. So a 6-carry drive the last go-around, touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep a ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. The quick feet by Jackson.
He's on his way.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Zay Flowers from 10 yards out, and the Ravens are pouring it on. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 3-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down. Back now in Baltimore. And the Steelers on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give to Henry. Shifts by him, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Slot man moves right.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his pass is caught. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting to...
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 9.
Again, it's Henry. Runs through the contact. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Ravens have got it on cruise control. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And that'll be a... yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They'll try to run with Harris. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Harris. And this time, he is in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Extra point now by Boswell. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
Now Jackson back into his end zone.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. Running from the gun with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 12-yard line.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. But remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had 1 pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Williams, the man in motion left. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
245 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First carry now for Justice Hill.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
A first down carry for Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Jackson now.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Yeah, Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Throwing is Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Jackson, option right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think, yeah.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because as you scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now it's Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Now Wilson. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Odafe Owe in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. They shakes him off. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Fielded at the 20. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.